1 to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona's stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis, the Wildcats, ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So New Mexico's offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Sanders. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? They'll go with a direct snap. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Lobos have their offense in high gear. Try to get it to the edge. Fakes his man out. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the Lobos will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Paolo.
It's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll mark it down, and that'll be enough for an Arizona first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking for room. It's Conley. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Conley. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Second down coming up. That's the end.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. They'll run it on the counter. Knocked down for the tackle.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd and California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Fourth down coming up.
They'll try it on the ground. The Wildcats will move the sticks. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. Trying to get them outflanked on the jet sweep. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Makes a man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That's a first down for the offense.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They'll leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. Toss sweep to the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. It's complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They keep attacking through the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, New Mexico. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Fresno State dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. To the ground with the back. Got room at the 35. He's piled up 76 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He wants it all. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. This time it's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Henry. He stopped almost immediately. Didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pocket, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said, football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Murphy. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
With jet sweep pass. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. Using his legs, it's Conley. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. finds his big tight end. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Conley. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Dropping back, it's Fafita. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. He's looking to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
It is hard to get sacks on screens. I mean, the offensive linemen stay with you for a little bit. Defensive linemen squirt through. A lot of times they read the screen and backpedal. Not on this one. They got through, got to the quarterback, got him on the ground. Not good execution by the offense, but still counts as a sack.
And the Lobos send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Still running at the 40. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. To the air, it's Fafita. He tries to take the top off. Touchdown, Arizona! What a grab and go for the score. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 10 over UCLA. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. He's going to pass. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Using the quick game. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Going up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. Boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Got it behind the line. It's Henry.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Quickly out to the tight end. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the ground, it's Conley. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's the this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Here comes the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
28, New Mexico, 7.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this off.
Intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
First down here for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The give to the back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Arizona going back to work with another first down. They move the tight end all over. Gonna run it. It's Conley. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. With the clock running, this should be the final play. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.